Well, you guys sick and tired of hearing me yet? Here's my third trailer, which is the Ninja Turtles Trailer 2. So it actually starts off with pretty much a Halloween street party, almost like, say, Mardi Gras or something like that in New Orleans. You got the Turtles looking here, Michelangelo say, the one night of the year that we can actually go out. And he goes, you see him kind of almost like being raised up like a rock star on stage or anything coming out of the sewers. He gets pulled down by Raphael. Raphael slaps him in the back of the head and says, hey, what part of, staying in the shadows, don't you understand? Then just like in the first trailer, you actually see these two humans beside Shredder, who these humans turn into Rocksteady and Bebop. I actually do kind of like the whole thing where Bebop says the Rocksteady, you turned into a rhinoceros. And then I like Bebop, I like when Rocksteady's about to say something to Bebop, and all of a sudden he doesn't want to, he's like, you turned into, doesn't want to say anything else. So Bebop looks at himself in the mirror and says, huh, I'm a little piggy. That actually made me laugh. Here's where I really have a problem. And it's the whole thing where the Turtles are like, well, if humans can get turned into these mutants can maybe get, maybe we can get turned into humans. And you see Donatello put like a little bit of ooze on him, and all of a sudden his hands go from 2 to 4. And then you get Raphael saying to Leo, if we have a chance to be human, and Leo's like, we're turtles, you better deal with it. I'm like, go ahead, Leo, be with your bad self there. You tell Raphael and your other brothers, you know what, we're turtles, we need to make. If the Turtles, if they do it in the movie, if the Turtles turn into humans, they're going to get their asses kicked by Rocksteady and Bebop, and they're going to have to find a way, to actually get this ooze back, because I'm sure they're going to end up having nothing left, just enough to turn themselves into humans. I don't know about Splinter, if that will ever happen to him or not. Besides, he was born a rat anyway, so he really was never human, but we'll see. But this is going to be one of those things, like I said, where Bebop and Rocksteady will kick the Turtles' asses. The Turtles got to find a way to get the ooze, turn themselves back into turtles, and hopefully it's just one of those things that they show it, that maybe as far as it might go is maybe it'll be like they want to do it, Donatello getting himself slowly turned with his hand. But then I would say that Leo comes in and says this is a bad idea, and they just stay as turtles. And I'm sorry, don't go that route where they got to become human. That just seems silly. Yeah, they never talked about it in the original ones that I grew up with, or even the first remake Turtles that came up a couple years ago. I just say, you know what? Kind of gloss over it. I hate to say that. Maybe a lot of critics may not think that's good, but it would be going cliche if you do that. Oh, Turtles are turning human. Sorry, I think I discussed that a little too much. It just kind of ticks me off. Like, oh my God, we could be human. Really? Stick as Turtles, kick some ass, try to beat up Rocksteady and Bebop, try to take out the Shredder, and go with that. And you also even have Krang in this one too. What would you even want to go with trying to be a human after all these other villains are coming into this one too? I think that's a bad idea. The guy who's playing Casey Jones, I gotta say, once again, he's kicking ass, but with him, they're actually showing a lot of the same trailer with him. One of my favorite scenes, I gotta say, in this trailer was with Raphael. And the thing is that he jumps out of this van. Maybe he actually jumps out of the turtle van, and all of a sudden he clotheslines 2 of the Foot Clan that's on motorcycles. And I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, yeah, they did the slow motion thing, but that slow motion thing still kind of gets to me in a good way. Like, yes, I can't believe it. They did that. They clotheslined these 2 foot. I thought that was actually pretty cool there. But a lot of the trailer, other than what I mentioned there, a lot of them they did show the same. Which was, again, maybe just like with X-Men Apocalypse, they don't want to show so much. They want to repeat some of the stuff because they don't want to go like a Batman v Superman and show too much and almost show the ending there. But you know what? Overall, I still think it's going to be a really cool film. It looks like it's going to be great action, hopefully very funny. Michelangelo looks like he's still great as the comic relief there, and Raphael being kind of the dick of the Turtles there and all that. And I think it's going to, I hope this will be a good sequel. Well, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay awesome.